There we go. We're good.
I'm not an early
Mike's on. You're set. You both can talk on there. We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
We still got 2 more minutes, so we're good. Okay.
I'm not an early riser. This one's early riser.
But we are live on Facebook, so you can say hello and all that other good. Ahorita en son todos. Hey man, Maravia. Leroy made it finally. Now I want you guys to know también que anything that's recorded here, it will be going on YouTube this morning. So look at. You can always catch it whenever you can tell your friends, whatever. Hey man, check it out. It's always going to be on YouTube.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Se ponen pedos or whatever. You can say, hey man, mira, can't go Robert ahí, hombre. Leroy se perdió y todo el guato.
I didn't get lost on purpose.
There we go. Now they're coming in. There we go. It's good morning, Jose Ochoa. Buenos dias, Chacha Cruz. Good morning, Chacha. Elora Valdez. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Angela Rivas, my daughter, who disappeared on me for about 3 weeks since Father's Day.
She is.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, no cayó presente, pero right afterwards, Daddy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mary Alvarez, good morning. Christina Garza, good morning, good morning, good morning. And they'll be coming in. Anyways, we're live right now on Facebook. We're not live here yet, but you know what? Enough of this. I want to talk to these guys. So let's get it going. There we go. Good morning, Double R Radio, Friday morning. And there we have it. And of course, I'm here with Joe Gutierrez and Leroy Urbazo of Maravia en la Casa. Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Good morning.
Doing good. Thank you, Robert, for having us on your show. And you're live on
That's right.
Double R Radio.
That's right. We're live right now. Now, before anything else, Leroy was throwing a curveball. Pobrecito mi amigo. I mean, he was given an address. And Joe played a prank on him or something. I don't know what happened here, pero Joe lo mandó para Laredo, Texas. Estaba Leroy en el puente allá en Laredo.
I was going around in circles over here on Nacogdoches.
Let's see.
I gave me the number backwards, so I'm like, man, did I get here? It says I got here. Where is it? I was in an industrial park going around.
Anyway, guys, I want to make sure we got everything going. Yes, we do. Amigos. You guys have been doing a lot, and I mean a lot of damage in La Onda Tejana. I congratulate your efforts. I really, really do. I mean, Maravia, when you clubs here in San Antonio, and of course outside of San Antonio, when you think about local bands that have been around for a long time and doing their thing, you think Maravia. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Like I said, we're right here, right in the middle. Okay, we're not up on top, we're not at the bottom, we're right in the middle. We've been coasting there for 28 years already, and we're getting ready to coast for another. This will be 29 in February of 2019. Already 29 years.
Leroy, between you and Joe, how did this chemistry come about between y'all two?
It kind of happened like by accident because I was working. I mean, I've been playing with different bands for a long time. You know, I played with Ram Herrera.
Really?
Yes, sir. I'm the original saxophone player for Ram Herrera.
How interesting! I didn't know that. That's a good fun fact. Remember that, and yeah. Leroy.
I'm the original saxophone player. Me and Roger Contreras, we had a band called Juventud Band, and we've been playing clubs since the '70s. You know, doing the club thing, and me and Roger clicked, and then all of a sudden I got into the Ram thing, and I wanted to go on the road. That was my dream, was to go on the road. So I ended up getting Ram and everybody together and doing the Ram thing. So that happened, and then it finished. So I was working as a waiter at the Jailhouse Cafe, and Cowboy Medina came in with Joe and says, "Hey man, this guy used to play with Ram. He wants to talk to you." And all right. He goes, "Hey man, I'm doing an album and I need some help. They told me you arrange music." And I said, "Yeah, I arrange music." And so he gave me an idea. I said, "Well, we're gonna record at this date, and yeah, we got together and it clicked, man. I mean, we just started clicking from that day. We never knew each other. I had only met him one time, and it was real brief because he got in a fight and they got out. I was playing with the Juventud Band or with Ambición. I think.
Oh, you're with Ambición.
I was with Ambición.
What other bands have you played with? Let's make this simple. What bands have you played with? Ambición. You played with Ram.
The first band I played with the Psychedelics. That was like a garage band or a school band. I played with Sabor. With Sabor, I played with them. And then they changed over to Shalom. And then I played with Sangria, which was a guy, Joe Casas, they used to have a Soul Struck Movement. He was the lead singer.
Okay.
He was my mentor. He's the one that taught me all the harmonies and all that stuff. But I was a little snotty kid, 14 years old. And I would sit there looking at Soul Struck Movement while they were practicing, and I was just learning the horn, you know. And they're like, hey, and I would bring my horn over, you know. They'd be like, hey, shut up, be quiet. And I'd be there trying to play with them, and they would run me off. But I ended up playing with that with Joe Casas, my mentor, Sangria, and I played with Ernie Casino with Sangria. We were like, yeah. But we were doing like. Average White Band. I was doing Tower Power. We were doing all that good stuff, man.
The beauty of the horns, man. When you got the horns, you can do that stuff. Joe, amigo, what about yourself? What bands have you done with?
When I got out of the Marine Corps, I served in the Marine Corps, and I got out in 1976. And when I got out, I got in with some friends, the Prados, the Santos Prados, and they had a little rock and roll outfit going on. So I was the one that was tagging along too, you know, it's like Leroy and I. But the singer quit, and I started singing for him, you know. So I had a little, you know, a good time with them. But I got out. The reason why I got out was because the guitar player had a interview with a group called Stone Creek back in the 70s, and I took him over there I gave him a ride. So he auditioned, he got the gig. The guitar said, what about you? What do you do? He says, I play little drums. Oh, you're a drummer? I goes, I don't know. I just play a little drum. I don't play very much, but I can play them a little bit. I said, what else can you do? I sing a little bit. You sing? So I sang a Mover el Bote, and they hired me. Believe it or not, they hired me, and I wound up touring with these guys for about 4 years. So we're a tour band. We're one of these bands that would rehearse from Tuesday to Thursday. Friday morning, we're loading up and we're on the road. And we did that, and we finally did a tour. And it was we've been all over Texas, to Oklahoma for two weeks, Lawton, Oklahoma, 2 weeks, Colorado, Denver, a couple of weeks in Minot, North Dakota, come back down to San Antonio for a day, take off to the East Coast, do Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, and that's where I toured. That's where I got most of my touring experience.
Now,
so I got out, and I joined Sierra.
A lot of bands out there nowadays, and even back in the day, in a sense, a lot of bands don't have their own equipment. They usually rent out. Do you guys have your own equipment and everything?
Well, yeah, we do. We do have the equipment, but I've stopped that already. You know, I'm renting out again because the systems are all smaller now. So I'd rather rent. Because I'm really getting too old to be doing the setting up and tearing down.
We used to get there at noon. Hey man, we're gonna be set up at noon, and when we first started, I mean, me and Joe would be there. We would be there, you know. I mean, it was like a no-brainer. We just and then we'd set up the equipment, and then we'd rush home and get dressed and come back. And do the gig and then breaks down.
It's trabajo. A lot of people fail to realize they see you guys just up there under the lights playing and singing, and they're thinking, oh man, I want to do this. But they don't see when you guys show up, set up, trying to find parking, alambrado y todo, the speaker's not working.
Speaker went out.
And then when the night's over, ahí están otra vez unhooking and with the dolly and
too much work.
And
I just decided, you know, my wife and I decided, hello, honey.
I want to say my wife hi.
Yeah, shout out to my son.
There we go, Abraham, Maria, good morning. Leslie Villarreal, buenos días. Sean Zam, Gonzalez, Texas. Rosemary Gomez, good morning. Teresa Ann Nunez, buenos días. Hilda Cantu, good morning. Irene Gayona, prima, how you doing, prima? Anyways, Maravia en la casa. Now, let's talk a little bit here. You've got a brand new CD out now. I know you guys sent it to me, and I've been playing a couple of songs from it, but the one that really, really caught my attention was the song Dreams. I like this song. Talk to me about the song.
He's a writer.
I wrote that song. It's just a scenario, you know, thinking about it, and I came up with these lyrics. The first part of the lyrics, you know, the first verse, the melody, you know, the idea was all mine. But I asked Leroy for his input on it. So Leroy wrote the second verse.
So the way me and Joe work, Joe's the writer. He's very talented. I'm a writer too, but it takes me forever to write a song. I mean, because I think too much about it.
Well, that's the way you are.
Yeah, I'm more of in other words, when I hear a song, like I was driving over here, and I'm hearing the violins, and I'm hearing the horns, I could care less about the words. That's just me. I'm hearing the beat, you know, the
More the
timing,
arrangement.
The arrangement,
Yeah, the
yes, I'm
arrangement.
an arranger, and that's my forte is arranging. So he writes, and then he throws it at me, and he goes, and I say, Joey, the words don't make sense. Let me take it home and let me piece it together where it'll make sense. So then either I make his words make sense, and then or I add my part to it. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey Joe,
Sure.
I came up with a second verse, and
Sure.
that's what happened with Dreams. He only had a verse, and I said, well, there's more to the story. So I kind of extended the story. I did the second verse, and he did the first verse, and then we fixed it up, and we did all the arranging and stuff.
I really like the song. I tell you what, let's go ahead and play the song Dreams by Grupo Maravia. Great having Joe Gutierrez and Leroy Bazo on my morning show.
Thank
The song
you
is
again.
called Dreams. There we go. We're going to keep it live here, the way they can see us and talk and whatever the case may be. Good morning, everybody. Abraham Maria Cruz, buenos dias. Miriam Beltran, buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos dias. And Leslie Villarreal también, good morning, good morning. Tell you what, we'll be back here in just a little bit. Órale.